Do you really think it's a good idea to be working for the Exchange? Is it really worth it, though? I don't know if we can trust Lorso either. I mean, it takes something to ally yourself with the Exchange. As long as you're ready for it. But I hope it doesn't come to that.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there. For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement. I have just finalized a working agreement with these two gentlemen, Zerka's two newest contract employees. Be reasonable. I have given them a contract and my word that they will be safe from TSF persecution. Gentlemen, would you excuse us? Welcome back. Batono, of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities. I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him. I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts. I would be happy to have him out of Zerka's hair. He's been hard to track down. So yes, a reward would be offered. 200 credits, and the thanks of Zerka Corporation. Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces. If credits are what he wants, then Zerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation. Otherwise, Zerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council. If your conscience demands it, then by all means. Just remember, a reward is waiting for you. Welcome back. Corran Fault. Ah, that one. You don't say. I'll be honest with you, that one will never amount to anything. Can't see past his jealousy, lets it consume him. If he could redirect to fuel his ambition, well, yes, then I'd be worried. But all the same, that sort of sentiment is dangerous if it's spread to the rest of my workers. Perhaps I should take steps to take care of this mutinous sentiment while it is still early. Glad to hear it. I've no tolerance for people who don't have the stomach for business. However, I want him dealt with quietly, officially. That's what I'll need your help for. If I'm to have Folt arrested by CSD, I still need some sort of proof that he seeks to undermine our operation. I feel that would raise too many eyebrows. While I'm in favor of an expedient solution, I must put great store in discretion. That is an excellent suggestion. Get him to spill his plans to you, then bring me the evidence. I will then have him taken in by CSD and send him along to Zerka Internal Investigations, and I'll have him out of my hair. I'll pay you 500 credits for bringing me evidence of Folt's plans. You would be putting yourself somewhat at risk, true enough. 600 credits then.
I'm worried about the mercenaries we've been hiring. They outnumber the CSD.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its mark upon you. Be warned, the highest of mysteries cannot be found by falling to the dark side. It is a quick path, and often a short one. But I sense a disquiet in you, an unrest. Such things will erode your strength. They sense the trappings of power and decision upon you. Their lives are static, trapped, and they see one who carries no such chains. Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way. Ah, now you are learning. Yes? Then ask, and I will do my best to answer. I know of them, yes, and how much like beasts they had become. Combined, united against the Jedi, they command legions of Sith. But above these legions there are 3 who must be stopped. As long as any one of them lives, then we, and all life, are doomed. One bathes in pain, feeds on it for sustenance. The other has ceased being a living being, so consumed by hunger that he has forgotten his own flesh. And the last is a creature of betrayals, for without such things there is no hope. Yes, of pain he has learned much. Of knowledge, of teaching, he knows nothing. Like the others, he was spawned by the horrors of the Mandalorian Wars. He exists solely to spread his pain to all Jedi everywhere. Even now she is difficult to see. She must remain hidden for now until the time is right. If not, then all our efforts will be for nothing. In this you must trust me. If she is exposed too soon, then this war will be over before it has begun. The less said of that one, the better. Even a stray thought may draw him, and it is possible that he cannot be defeated. He is one who has learned the greatest of the Sith teachings, and it enslaved him. Until you are ready, we must not seek him out. Ask, and I will answer. Yes? Very well. What is it that drives you? Indeed. A Jedi tool and a Sith weapon. And why do you need such a thing? Then listen to me. There is much weight, much craving attached to such a tiny thing of light. For the male, it seems to have an inordinate importance. But we shall leave such male preoccupations for philosophers and cultural historians. A lightsaber, any weapon, only achieves worth in how it is wielded, in the effort, in the struggle of one who holds it. Such a weapon does not make a Jedi or a Sith, and at times it makes them much, much less than they are. The knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim.
Sidan Elfa, Pabuelta. Sidan Elfa, Rentundas. Sidan Elfa, Pabuelta. Elfa Badinogan Elfa. Linda Kufta. Rentundas. Sidan Elfa, Pabuelta. Tudun Tufplafa, Pabuelta. Tufplafan Nibu Elfa. Tudun Tufplafa, Pabuelta. Tufplafan Nibu Elfa. Pabuelta. Rentundas. Sidan Elfa, Pabuelta. Fandibu Elfa, Pabuelta. Linda Kuf. Sidan Elfa, Badinogan Elfa. Rentundas. Sidan Elfa, Pabuelta. Sidan Elfa, Badinogan Elfa. Linda Kufta. Rentundas. Sidan Elfa, Pabuelta. Sidan Elfa, Badinogan Elfa. Linda Kufta. Sidan Elfa, Badinogan Elfa. Linda Kufta. Tudun Tufplafa, Pabuelta. Tufplafan Nibu Elfa. Sidan Elfa, Badinogan Elfa. Linda Kufta. Tudun Tufplafa, Pabuelta. Tufplafan Nibu Elfa. Sidan Elfa, Badinogan Elfa. Linda Kufta. Rentundas. Sidan Elfa, Pabuelta. Sidan Elfa, Badinogan Elfa. Linda Kufta. Sidan Elfa, Badinogan Elfa. Linda Kufta.